Today I want to talk about one of the key factors in getting started in building your 2024 business plan. Hi, I'm Eric Lowry, and today I want to start by talking about one of the key factors to getting started in building your 2024 business plan. One of the very key factors, I believe, in building that plan out is actually taking a moment to stop and review what went on in 2023. Where did your business come from? Where were your closings? What was the biggest source? What was the next biggest source? Understanding what worked in 2023. Now, I'm assuming a few things did. I'm sure they did. So get clear on what those things were, where your business came from, what worked, and obviously let's look at what didn't too. But so what worked, and what can you learn from that? And frankly, I think what you really want to do here is you go look at where your business came from. What was the number one and number two sources? And are those things sources that you can do more of, that you can add more money to if it's an advertising or a marketing thing? Now, one of them is probably going to be your sphere of influence. But again, what can you do to add more fuel to that one? Maybe spend a little bit of money on some additional marketing to your sphere, or having some kind of a client event or a networking event, whatever it might be. But what we're looking for are the things that worked that you can apply more fuel to the fire of. The second thing you want to do is look at what didn't work. I bet you had something that you put into play this year and it just didn't bear any fruit. We all have that happen to us from time to time. And so the question now becomes, as you're planning for 2024, is that something that's going to make the cut for you moving into the new year? Now, the caution here is, if it's something you just started a few months ago, you might not be bearing the fruit of it yet. Some of these things take a while to come to fruition. But if it was something you did all year long in 2023, and you got nothing from it, or maybe you had one closing, but you spent a lot of money on that advertising source or whatever it is, you probably should think about just getting rid of it, taking that money and putting it more into the things that are working. The other thing you might be looking at, perhaps you've already considered, maybe you've already got a plan for in 2024, is to add something else in, something new marketing-wise that's going to drive some business for you. And now's the time, if you're doing that, to get those things in play, because as I said, things take time to start working. Things take time to come to fruition where they're generating business. So if you're going to put something new in your business, get it in there now. Get it started. Get it ramped up, because it won't start bearing that fruit until the first quarter of 2024 if you start right now. So that's the next step in building your business plan. By the way, if you didn't catch my first video on building your 2024 business plan, I definitely recommend you go back and watch it. I'll throw a link down below here to that as well, where you can click and go back and watch that video. But now's the time. Build that plan for 2024. The only reason 2024 won't be your best year ever is if you don't plan for it and get into action and make things happen. It definitely can be the best year ever. I'm planning on it. You should too. If I can help in any way, please feel free to reach out. The easiest way, book a strategy call. There's a link down below here or above, depending on where you're seeing this video, where it'll say, book a strategy call with me. Feel free to do it. There's no obligation. I'm not going to try to sell you anything. I'm just offering to help get your 2024 started on an awesome note. Otherwise, you take care, and I'll talk to you soon.